Tottenham fans being Tottenham fans again, Spursy again, flip-flopping again. So for me, this is all right. We just got the point that we deserved. But I'm not convinced still that we're going to get out of this trouble in relegation. I've got no conviction of that right now. But the way that I'm hearing, seeing some Spurs fans, now it seems now we're all for TUDOR. We need to support the team. Get behind the team. What are we doing here? Let's get straight to it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's your boy, Mr. Box Office from Mr. Box Office TV, back with another video for you today. And it's a reaction to Tottenham getting a draw against Liverpool 1-1. In all intents and purposes, Tottenham deserved that point. We played better than Liverpool in terms of chances created. I thought we should have really, on the balance of play, should have maybe won the game. Richarlison missed a few good chances today. Considering the team we had to play without Romero, Van der Ven, Parolina, Gallagher, who's ill today as well. Yeah, you can take some positives out of it. But my argument is at the moment is that Liverpool were terrible. Really, they should have scored, taken their chances as well. And we did ride our luck a little bit when people say that we didn't ride our luck. Richarlison, we started actually very well in the first half and kind of faded in the second half, but faded towards the end of the game. But in the first half, but then, Richarlison had those couple of chances earlier on. Salsa had that shot from outside the box. And, there was a ball in the box and we didn't take advantage of that. But Liverpool did have their chances as well. Gakpo hit the post. And then that free kick, which for me was avoidable. Let's be honest here. Salsa's tackling, and then Szoboszlai, he taking a free kick outside the box, bottom corner, and really Vicario should have saved it. It was a really bad error from him. He did save us towards the end because I think he did save that shot that Gakpo and pushed it onto the post. But it was one goal that could be avoided. I have to be honest. And towards the for me, first half it was kind of even, very even in that set for me. But second half, again, I think we kind of faded after we made the substitutions. I mean, Rio caused a lot of problems for Porro. Formation-wise, we played the four at the back with four in midfield, with Archie Graham Sarr in midfield, who were okay. Then you had Richarlison and Solanke up front. Solanke had a very quiet game. Like I said, Richarlison missed a couple of chances as well in that first half. And then, obviously, towards the end, in not getting his goal, in the game, us equalising and getting a point at least. But my issue is, at the moment, I do think that we're going a bit over the top, saying that, this is going to change things. We could change something. And all of a sudden now I'm seeing opinions change on the manager. And from what I was seeing before this week, people thought we're going to get thrashed. People were saying that TUDOR was going to go. They were looking at candidates to replace him. And it just confuses me, this fan base. But why we act the way we act. I thought it was a good performance from Tottenham in terms of grit and determination. But that should be a standard for Tottenham Hotspur players. I still have the same opinion on the players. I don't think they're good enough. Richarlison proved today that he's not good enough. When it was a scrappy chance, he taken his chance. Moani did really well when he came on. Held up the ball, got in the box, and then put the through ball over to Paul, just deflected over to Richarlison. He put in the back of the net. Well done to him for putting that goal. But before then, he should have done better with the goal. And then then what confused me at Tudor, he makes a substitution when really our tails were up. We could have actually gone out and won that game. And he brings off Richarlison for academy kid to try and, get a draw at the game, which for me isn't the mentality of a manager that I want in my team at the moment. When 3 points would have done much more better than just 1 point. I know our record is terrible at Anfield. We haven't won since 2011. I think that was, if it don't get me wrong, but I'm just a bit confused on this fan base, the way they're acting at the moment. I've put the argument out. We still, points per game, average wise, is 0.5. So that hasn't changed. And this is from the beginning of this year, 2026. So 6 losses, 6 draws, 12 games, no wins. No wins this year. Bottom of the form table, worst team in Europe. Wolves are above us. And all I hear is, oh, why don't you just back the team? Why didn't you just back the team? But where was that energy last week when we were losing games? This is the worst manager of the Premier League. That's all the stats I was getting. But because we drew against Liverpool, and I'm not losing that factor that we drew to Liverpool, because everybody thought we were going to get thrashed, and Liverpool were terrible, and we got away with one with them missing chances as well. We're now saying we need to give Tudor a chance. I would sack him. I'm not convinced by him. Especially after his interview today, after the game, post-match interview. For me, when you're touching an interviewer because you don't like the questions, I have a problem. I don't think he's the right guy. For me, it's Ryan Mason or Harry Redknapp. I'm not saying these are going to be saviours to win, to get us over the line to stay up, because I don't think we're getting 40 points. I'm hearing now it's 2 wins and 2 draws that should keep us up. For me, if you're any team that is ambitious enough, you get 40 points. You get more than 40 points. But that's negative. This is why I have an issue with this fan base. This is why I have an issue with this fan base. Why I call them the most deluded fan base in the Premier League by none. And it's a football problem. No, it's not. It's Tottenham Hotspurs' problem. Because today, people are now praising Tell. I don't think he's that special. He worked hard. Salsa, attacking-wise, gave us a little bit of a threat, but defensively, gave away the free kick for Subaside. Then he scored. Poro got rinsed by Rio. He was terrible. And up front, Richarlison should have scored more goals. And Solanke wasn't really anomalous, really. Let's be honest, he only had a few moments. We're now criticising Javi Simmons, which, yeah. But again, has he got the tools, the players around him? He hasn't been great, but has he got the tools around him? No, he hasn't. I would say maybe Danzo, but he made few mistakes sometimes as well. Spence was okay, but he lost the ball a few times, and then Liverpool went on the counter. Vicario made that mistake for the goal. So what am I saying that we didn't see there in the game? I said, yeah, we did well to get back into the game, and well done to them for getting back into the game. But again, is it just too little too late? Or if Nottingham Forest won their game today, if West Ham miraculously got all 3 points against Manchester City, would you still be happy with that point against Liverpool? And the answer is no. We'd be in the relegation zone. And the facts are, we haven't won in a game yet. We ain't won a game yet. We've got Nottingham Forest next week. Obviously, we've got Champions League before. But no one's telling me that we're going to win against Nottingham Forest on the back of this. When Nottingham Forest are a better form than us. They've got players that can score goals all over the pitch. They didn't score the goal today because of an offside. But I'm negative. I'm negative. No, I've got the same energy. Yeah, I talk about things objectively, but today's game, yeah, you can roll off the positives because we worked hard. But again, Tottenham fans showing themselves again because we take a little bit of crumbs and we can't just let it go. We just run with it, saying this is a positive. Well, this is why we deserve to get relegated. And they question my facts. Facts don't matter when, we just need to back the team. It don't matter now. When we get a draw against Liverpool, it doesn't matter. But it does matter when we lose games though. And now we're defending the manager now, saying, well, there's too much pointing the fingers at Tottenham. Oh, people are just all against Tottenham and the manager. Heard the same thing with Ange. And it's just feeling sorry for ourselves. And I can't feel sorry for us when the form has told us over Canada year and over the last couple of years that it's been going like this. But I can't say the facts. I don't know what else to say, really. Harry Kane would have scored those chances. Son would have scored that chance that Richarlison had. It would have been a couple of goals. Defoe would have scored that chance. Robbie Keane would have scored that chance. Canute would have scored that chance. The list goes on. The list goes on. And this is why we are in a relegation battle right now. And we could go down. And I think we will go down. And why this manager should go. We need someone to galvanise the team. Someone's going to answer questions rather than hide from them and feeling sorry for himself and dealing with the press what he needs to deal with. Because that's what you do as a Premier League manager. I don't think those are hard questions to answer, really, to be honest with you. When you've lost 4 games in a row and you're not, there was no positivity. Yes, he changed it to a 4 today. He adapted. Cool. But nothing changes. I don't see any change from this game. Liverpool were terrible. They should have scored their chances. Salah should have scored when he got through. And it was a fair result in terms of both teams didn't play well. But this fan base just can't see context and they don't look at the facts. And yeah, people can say we need to be positive. That's cool. But I'm not that guy. I'm never going to be like that for Tottenham Hotspur. I go on what I see and the facts. And as what I see at the moment is a team that is struggling. And we're getting away with it because the teams like West Ham and Nottingham Forest are not doing it. And this has been a problem for a long time. And this is why we deserve relegation. It's good that to see youngsters coming through, but still, Tudor needs to go. Get Ryan Mason in or get somebody that knows the club like Harry Knapp, Defoe. And then we can galvanise this team. I don't think anything's going to change after Atletico Madrid and Nottingham Forest. But we'll have to wait and see. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. And please hype the video as well as I try to get to 2,000 subscribers. And leave your comments below if you agree with me or not. And as always, if you didn't know, get to know, support your boy Mr. Box Office, subscribe and like, and come on you Spurs. And I'm out.